your hands now. Clap your hands now. Come on, clap your hands now. Touch the sky, reach for the sky. Yeah. Alright. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Alright. What's up? What's up? Yo.
What's up, you guys? What up, LA? It is your girl, Mysterious Jax, and welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. Yes, it is Friday, baby. Dang, this mic is hanging. There we go. I think I got it now. What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. It is your girl, Mysterious Jax, coming to you live from the TGN Latinx studio, a show for the ladies. And I'm excited. Today, we will be talking about zodiac signs. So that's all of y'all and your most toxic trait, you guys. Yes, we are going to be talking about even mine, my beautiful sign Aquarius, and all of our toxic traits. I know Aquarius got to have something toxic, because if you guys have heard Tyrese's song, Signs of Love Making, and you guys know the song, right? You know the song? Let me hear it. Let me see. So I know you've heard this song, and I've gone down the list and I've realized that he has said every sign in that song except Aquarius. And I was like, damn, Tyrese, who hurt you? And I'm also gonna let you know the reason. Actually, I'm gonna just tell you right now, he actually left Aquarius off that song because of a breakup, because Aquarius broke his heart. And so he was being petty and he decided to leave Aquarius off his song. So fun fact, if y'all didn't know, now you know. But I'm a little so bummed out because I love the song. I don't know about y'all, but this is one of my jams right here. All right, if you guys are just tuning in, this is Ladies Night, and I am alone in the studio, but I'm not alone on the show tonight. Tonight, I got my girl, Nick, who's coming in. What's up, Nick? You there? I got you on mute. Hold on. I'm coming. There we go. Nick, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here, y'all. I'm here.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, she hasn't shown her pretty face yet, but I'm hoping that she'll.
I'm coming, y'all. I'm putting on my light for you guys. Hold on.
No, you're good. So Nick is going to be joining me because Nick is somebody that I talk to when it comes to zodiac signs, right? Everybody got that person, and if you have a question about what about Leos, or what's going on with the Geminis, and so I always talk to her about zodiac signs, and so she's pretty informative and knowledgeable about it. So I'm going to have her join me on today's show where we're talking about your toxic trait. And yes, I'm going to go down the list of every sign and let you know what your toxic trait is. Now, if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, because, I'm just over here sharing the information and the knowledge that I did, my own research and found out. So we will see how that goes. And just to let you guys know, if you guys have been following me on social media, I did. So people have been hitting me up, right? So they're like, what's going on? So your girl's been having some health issues, nothing too serious. Just been doing some checkups, and I've been feeling like off. I've been feeling like just fatigue, and so I've been doing some checkups. And I recently found out. I think I told you, Nick. I don't know if I've told you yet or not, but I just found out that I have a hernia. So I don't know if you guys have ever had one, or if you know what they are, but I have one in the center of my stomach, right above my belly button. And it causes a lot of discomfort. So if you guys have any home remedies or anything to take in the meantime, until I see my doctor appointment and we're going to figure out if I'm going to do surgery or not, let me know, because it's just really a lot of discomfort. Like, I wouldn't say I'm in pain, but like if I cough too hard, if I sneeze, if I laugh too hard, I get like a shooting pain in my stomach, and it just yeah, it's tough. Have you ever had one, or do you know anybody that's ever had a hernia, Nick?
Oddly enough, my son had one when he was born, and he had to get an operation when he was about 6 months old.
What? You're the second
Yeah.
person that tells me their child had one. So it's like really
My husband
common.
had one too. My husband had one too. So.
Did they get
hmm
surgery? Or I mean, did your husband get surgery?
He had surgery. He was the biggest baby in the world. I swear, men are so
Wait,
dramatic.
back it up, back it up. Because I've been hitting on my brother. Shout out to my brother, Junior. Because we found out we had the same thing. We were both, and it was funny because we both didn't really share it. Like I didn't tell my family. He didn't really tell anybody. But we kept like, and people could tell something was wrong. And we both found out that we both had the same thing in the exact same spot right above our belly button. And so he just got his surgery done about a week ago, and he's recovering at home. But you know, him being like us, like we're just like trying to be strong. We don't try to show pain. But I'm like, I need somebody to really tell me like what is up? Like, what are you feeling right now? Are you like so how was it like his surgery? Like, why was he a big baby? Your husband, that is.
It wasn't so much. It was just my husband is he's not a baby in the sense like he
I mean,
will go through the pain, but the problem is like he's like, oh, I don't feel good. Like he just wanted me to take care of him, honestly.
I mean, that's most guys. Yeah, I feel
Yes,
it.
exactly.
All right, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and get into.
Bam, there you go.
Hey, there she is. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, I like your glasses.
Yes.
So cute. Oh, and you got the hair wrap.
I
I'm
have
feeling
to
it.
because
I'm
I have an
feeling it.
afro going on right now, guys.
Nick, before we get started, I know you've been on my show before, but to any of my new listeners that are tuning in, let them know a little bit about what you do and about your business.
So I'm sorry, I need to change my battery for my smoke alarm number one.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I didn't even hear it.
But so I'm initiated in a few spiritual practices. But I do candle work. I actually channel. I can talk to muertos. And I do. I can do baños. I can do a lot of different things. So if there's like a blockage, you feel like there's a blockage, like you can't get out of a rut, you can't get a job, something's not working, you feel like the universe is against you, you can come see me. I can do a consultation for you. We can figure something out. That's what I do.
Hey, I'm here for it. And yeah, you
love them.
actually, I know, right? That's perfect. You have recommended a few baths for me, and at first I thought you were just trying to tell me, girl, you stink, go take a bath. But no, you actually do spiritual baths, and
Yes.
you do them like every day, right?
Yes.
So that's pretty dope. So you guys make sure you check her out. Where can they follow you at? Where can they find you?
So I have like obviously my personal Instagram, and it's just Nick_333_, and then my business page is the Third Eye Perspective on Instagram. It's actually tagged in my main Instagram too.
Okay.
You can DM either one, honestly.
We'll make sure to tag that when we post some of it on social media. On
my broken nail. That was from making something.
I didn't have time to go get my nails done. They're colorful still, but they
look so pretty.
This is the same color I had when Chantal and Marlon were here, and they were here like 2 weeks ago.
I'm so mad I missed them. Okay.
All right, well, let's get into some cheese, man. Y'all, I know y'all ready for some cheese, man. All right, y'all. The first cheese man I have for you that I came across that I was pretty surprised, but not surprised at the same time because of the people that I'm talking about. But my first cheese man, it has to do with Kanye West and Nicki Minaj, y'all. Yeah, I know. But Nicki Minaj and Kanye West appear to have so actually Kanye West appears to have unfollowed Nicki Minaj on Instagram after she made a dig at the former collaborator during a performance at the Essence Festival earlier. I believe it was this month. While on stage, Nicki's DJ played Monster. You remember that song, Monster? Man, I freaking love that song. Which features Kanye West. And before his verse could even start, Nicki cut the song and said, Quote, a monster though, but we don't fuck with clowns. And people are over here saying that she's referring to Kanye West. She didn't really out say like Kanye West is a clown, but that's what people are taking it as. While it is unclear why Nicki is mad at Kanye, her comments came after Cardi B released her single Hot Shit featuring Kanye and Lil Durk. Have you heard that song, Nick?
No, I haven't. Is it good? I didn't look it up. Shit.
It actually, I know even though these two are pretty problematic, shout out to Nicki Minaj and Kanye West, I still love their music. They're very talented. I'm a huge fan.
For sure.
And Cardi B song did come out. Actually, I did hear it. I listened to it. Let me see if I can play it for you right now so you can tell me if you heard it.
Oh yeah.
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 Like Cardi B is starting to not miss for me. Like,
no,
I freaking love Cardi. Her game is getting a lot better. Her music is getting a lot better. I'm sure she's getting better like writers.
Her wigs are fabulous, you know.
She does look amazing in this video. I'm not even gonna lie. Her costume changes, her wigs, her nails. But Cardi B, I mean, I love Cardi and I love Nicki Minaj. I just stay out their drama and I wish they would get along so that I could get more of them together because I feel like they would make some fire ass shit. You know what I mean? They only have that one song they came out together. What was that called?
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago before they hated each other, but now it's like fucking drama. But
I just need women to stop putting other women down. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like, it's enough that men in general take up enough space. Like, that's how I feel.
They're
like,
both talented, beautiful women, and you know, like they had to left to have fun, but they also have their families, and they can be sexy and they can be, you know, dope ass moms. But unfortunately, I don't know if it's media that's making them fight against each other, or if it's actually them and their like interactions behind the scenes that we don't see. But I really wish one of them would be like, man, fuck this, like let's just squash the shit and
we're better than this.
Yeah, you know. But I get it. Well, that's the drama going on right now between Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. Who knows what exactly it is, but I don't know. That's what that is. All right. Well, sticking with music artists, the next cheese man I got for you that everybody's been talking about recently, and I'm sure you've seen this because we always send each other memes on freaking social media, and I feel like we do the same shit. But Chris Brown is going viral for more than just his music recently. The R&B singer has been trending after charging fans $1,000 for his VIP meet and greet passes, which has had the internet going crazy. Not to mention the type of pictures that these fans are posting on the internet. Have you seen that, Nick?
I saw it. Like, okay.
I mean, I'm not even mad at it. Like, I think it's funny. A lot of the tweets are funny that I've been seeing about these pictures because they were like saying, Chris Brown out here posting prom, jail pictures, baby shower poses. Like, I was dying. These tweets are hilarious. Let me show this to me.
They're getting their money's worth, you know?
Right. If you are on YouTube, I have posted some of the pictures. This one girl, she is literally in his arms, wrapped her legs around Chris Brown and her arms, and he's right there his arms around her waist. I'm like, this looks like a couple picture to me, right? And then the girl over here also too, like he's so close and like face to face with his fans. Like there is no space in between them. These fans are definitely getting their money's worth. You know, this other girl
wasn't trying to get pregnant, okay?
Right from the back. If he hugged me from the back like that, my ass would be all up in his crotch. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I would be like rubbing my little booty on him. Like, okay,
girl, your booty ain't little, but yes. COVID all up in those pictures.
All in the pictures. And he is literally like that with every fan. Every fan, he's just all up on them, and he'll do whatever you want. Almost, it looks like, because it looks like this one with the guy. Yes, and shout out to their fellas were even paying $1,000 to take pictures with Chris Brown. What? This one guy, he is posing next to Chris Brown, but they got like the buddy pose. They got like the both arms crossed, like the cool kid, like the homeboys. They, they're facing each other, but they're facing the camera. So their bodies are facing each other, but their faces are facing the camera. They both got their arms crossed, and they got like the homie pic. Like, what's up? You know, like it's so I kind of like it, but I know he's been getting a lot of like stuff about it because it's like, why is he charging $1,000? Shout out to Caesar Leo who's in the comments. He says, "You crazy, Jackie." Yes, I am. I love it.
I ain't mad at his hustle though. Like
Right?
$1,000. Go
Right.
ahead.
If you saw, okay, so he got 25 fans. That's what,
That's
$25,000.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
easy income. All I
And,
gotta do is take a picture with you.
listen. Jackie said she'll charge y'all $500 for a picture with her. Anyone want.
And I'll let you put your hand on the butt.
Okay. You can even pretend to bite it.
Oh my God. That is
an extra
hilarious.
$75.
I mean, I already take pictures like that for free with the whole, like, you know what I mean? I think Nick took a picture with me like that with her with her hand on my ass.
I did. I think I did. Shit, I don't
Oh
remember.
my
Pretty
God.
sure.
But I'm here for these pictures. Like, honestly, Chris Brown, do you like
Mhm.
and I'm not even surprised at the price because I remember back in the day when I was like younger and I wanted to meet and greet, like, don't come for me, y'all, but like the boy bands, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, they were charging $800 to $1,000 for the meet and greet.
Yes.
As an 8th grader, I'm like, I ain't got no $1,000 to meet them like this, like.
Fucking kicking rocks in middle school, like this is
Right,
motherfucking
exactly.
bullshit.
So I gotta ask you guys, would you drop $1,000 to meet your favorite celebrity? And if so, who would that celebrity be? And it doesn't have to be a music artist. It could be somebody, a politician, or like, you know, Oprah or something. Who would you want to meet for $1,000, Nick?
Nobody, because I'm a Capricorn. I ain't spending no motherfucking $1,000. You out your mind.
You see what I'm saying? She puts Zodiac sign into everything. And in case you didn't know, my girl Nick is the Capricorn. So shout out to the other Capricorns out there. You really wouldn't drop like $1,000 on anybody?
No. I could use that money and flip it and make so much. No.
I feel you.
What am I gonna get out of it besides a picture? Can I sell
mean,
the picture for $2,000? No.
Right. I mean, some people would meet like Gary Vee. They would meet like financial advisors or like, you know, somebody that would help them level up or like get information. Some people were saying they would pay to meet Jay-Z and like learn, you know, the game on that. So I don't know. I just want to know from
Unless
you.
they were gonna give me an internship or like an actual position or something.
Right. Right. Or the code to something that's rich, right? So I want to know from you guys, who would you spend $1,000 to meet?
Who would you spend $1,000 to meet, Jackie?
Honestly, I don't know right now, nobody. But if I have making a little bit more money, where I have some money to like extra to like just, you know, throw and spend, because we already do stuff like that, right? We spend on like shoes or we spend on like clothes, like that to me is also like, I mean, I know we get to wear it and keep it, but I feel like if I can meet somebody like that, that will drop gems on me. Like even Beyonce, she's a great like businesswoman. I would probably want to meet her. Plus, she's talented and she's Beyonce. So I don't know. I'm not saying I would Beyonce, but I'm just saying like that's easy as an idea. At the moment, I wouldn't spend it on nobody, to be honest. So
exactly.
But a lot of people were spending like $800 on Bad Bunny at a concert, and they're not even meeting him. So
bless their hearts.
And Coachella be like freaking that much money too. So
to sweat your ass off, I'm good.
At least they're getting like a full-on hug and a memory forever with this.
Oh yeah,
$1,000. You know, I don't know.
And he's doing all the poses. He's doing everything they want. That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I like Chris Brown a little more because of this.
Yes. Shout out to Caesar Leo. He said he would meet Jordan Peterson. I think I have to Google this person. Are they a politician, an athlete? I don't know who this is.
Please do.
I'm a bust a Kiki Palmer. I don't know who this man is. I'm sorry to this man. I don't know who that is. Let me know. Let me know, Caesar. Put me on game. Put me on game. All right, y'all. The next cheese man that I have for you guys tonight. Okay, you guys. This is gonna be a funny story. So there's this couple, right? I came across it. I don't know how these stories come across it for me, but they just be appearing. This girl named Char Gray, she's 23, and she dropped, mind you, we were just saying it's $1,000 to meet Chris Brown and you get a picture, right? She just dropped $1,800 on a replica sex doll, you guys, of herself.
I heard that.
You know, so okay. She spent $1,800 on a racy replica of her of a sex doll for her spouse. Look, somebody's calling me. I'm on air, y'all. Hold on. There we go. She dropped $1,800 for her husband to have a sex doll that looks exactly like her, you guys. So she spent $1,800 on a sex doll. Y'all don't even want to spend $1,000 to meet your favorite celebrity or whatever. Anyway, she's over here saying that she got this doll because her husband has a high sex drive, and she was being worn out. She didn't know what to do, so she bought this lookalike sex doll in order to take the pressure off her when she's not in the mood, so her husband can have sex with a sex doll that looks just like her. Let me bring up the picture, y'all. Let me bring up the picture. This is the picture right here. This is the couple and the doll. What y'all think, Nick? What are your thoughts on this?
Why did I heard she also said that they have threesomes with the doll.
Yes, so they do have threesomes with the doll, and recently she was mentioning that she's catching feelings for this doll. You guys,
why does the doll look better than her though? That's like
oh
no. Bless her heart.
Than her. Sorry, I had to get my chapstick. Oh my god. You guys, this is insane. So, I mean, I don't want to say insane, but like, would you?
It's insane. It's insane. It's crazy.
You know me. I don't like to judge people. Everybody has their own life.
It's not judging. It's just your opinion. It's just your opinion. Now, if you were to tell her she was wrong for it, okay, that's judging. But you just said it's insane. You ain't wrong.
Shout out to Caesar Leo. He's in the comments. He said he's just a G. LOL. All right. All right. What are your thoughts on this sex doll, Caesar Leo? Let me know about that. So this woman bought this doll because her husband had a high sex drive and she couldn't keep up. So now she has this doll that looks like her. And so when she's not in the mood, she's like, "Hey, hit up, 2.0.
Mini me.
2.0. So, yeah, this is an interesting story, you guys. I feel like they're in a polyamorous relationship now with this doll. I wouldn't be surprised if they're having a wedding next for this doll.
Oh my God, they probably will. We'll see. That'll be the next headline. Watch.
Man, it was crazy. But yeah, she's saying she's catching feelings, and whatever makes this couple happy, that's their business. But yeah, I don't think it's for me. I would not. It's just weird.
No.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
I'm okay. Bless you though. Have a good one. No.
Nah, I'm a pass on this one. I'm a pass.
Most definitely.
Caesar Leo says these people will be divorced in 6 months. You think so?
And she keeps the doll. Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is he's gonna keep the doll and she's gonna get the boot?
She's gonna keep the doll. She's in love with herself for sure.
Oh, she's in love with herself. I didn't even think of that.
She's catching feelings for the doll. Like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, Like,
yo, that's crazy. That's insane. She's in love with herself.
Put a strap on the doll and just write it, like,
Oh, you guys. Well, that is today's Cheese Man. That was a good one. I am so happy about that. All right, y'all. If you're just tuning in, this is Ladies Night Radio Show with your girl, Mysterious Jax. And I got my girl, Nick, in the house. Hi, Nick.
Hey.
All right, y'all. If you're just tuning in, we will be talking about zodiac signs and their toxic traits, y'all. Yes, I know. Your sign is the most perfect sign in the world. But you know what? You're wrong. You're not perfect, and we all have toxic traits. And I'm here to let you know what that toxic trait is. Now, you can agree with me or disagree, or let me know in the comments if you're listening, and let me know what you think. Am I on the money with this, or am I exaggerating? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with, of course, Aries. All right. Before I say this, Nick, do you think you know what the Aries toxic trait is?
Yes, I'm married to an Aries.
Really? Are you really? So what do you think it is? What's their toxic trait?
For me, I call them the president of the me club. They're very selfish.
Ooh, you hit the money on that. Yes, that's actually their toxic trait. Look at Nick. All right, Aries. So your toxic trait, Aries, is you are selfish. Oh my God, you're so selfish. Okay, I'm not gonna go that far. But for the first sign of the zodiac sign, it can be hard to see past the first person. But your toxic trait is you are selfish, and Aries won't set aside their own desires, even temporarily, for someone else. So your friend's granddad, they use this as an example. If your friend's granddad inconveniently dies the same week that she was supposed to hook you up with free highlights, you're gonna skip the funeral and go to another salon. Like your needs come before other people's needs. So that's what they're
Hmm.
saying about you. And you agree with this, Nick, right?
Yes, most definitely. It's almost like, well, what about me? But what about me? Okay, I understand you're going through whatever you're going through, but what about me? That's
Right.
an Aries. Like,
No, yeah.
it's
I
kind of
mean,
a fire sign thing. I'm not gonna lie to you because there's two more fire signs that we'll get into later.
they do look, I don't want to just talk bad about you, right? Because Aries, they are exciting people to be around, they're fun. But they also make some sort of anxiety for other people. I guess you guys are full-blown emotional terrorists, they say. So man, you guys take a lot of energy, Aries. Do you guys agree with that? Disagree? Let me know in the comments. But
Also, the selfish Aries is an unevolved Aries because an evolved Aries, because remember, there's an unevolved of each sign and an evolved of each sign.
really,
So,
okay.
and the unevolved Aries is very selfish, but an evolved Aries, obviously, let's be real, at the core of Aries, they're their number one. But an evolved Aries can see past their own wants and need and look for the betterment of like the group of whatever group they're in, if that makes sense.
And I'm trying to think of some areas that I know. And yes, they can be all about me, 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 but they're also really like loyal and good people. And they
Very
also
loyal.
make you feel special, you know?
Hmm.
They
That's
do.
an evolved Aries.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, for
Uh-huh.
sure. So we're not gonna just rag on everybody, but we're just talking about everybody's toxic traits. So
Hmm.
Aries, you got to bring it down a little bit of being so selfish. Selfishness can be good sometimes. We're needed, to be, take care of ourselves and do what's best for us, but not all the time,
Hmm.
Aries. Not all the time. All right.
Yes.
Try to
Mhm.
post something else more less than your selfies for for a
Yes.
moment.
Yes.
Post some what are you eating? What's your outfit of the day? Something.
Right? Something.
All right, the next one is Taurus. Now, Taurus, your toxic trait is never being sorry. Oh man, I want to give this some other signs that I know, but this one's going to Taurus. Do you agree with
Hmm.
this, Nick? How do you feel
Most
about
definitely,
that?
because they get very stubborn. And even if they're wrong, they're not wrong, and they don't care.
Oh,
It's an ego thing for them. It's very hard for a Taurus to admit defeat, because they're stubborn. They're a bull, you know.
yeah,
They're like,
that's
nah,
true.
it's your like. Well, you know what? I wouldn't have done X, Y, and Z if you didn't do A, B, and C. So
Oh,
technically, it's your fault. You know, they find a way
oh.
around it.
You're right. So the bulls are
Hmm.
stubborn, and the toxic
Hmm.
varieties never think they're wrong.
Hmm.
That unwillingness to change their mind. So they say Taurus don't really change their mind ever. Man, that would
No.
be so annoying. Plus a major ego means you're never getting an apology, even if they're wrong according to that. Yeah, you're right, man. That's crazy.
Hmm.
So, Taurus, I feel like I could not be in a relationship with a Taurus because I
I
feel.
actually dated a Taurus.
Did you really? How did that go?
I had a 2 year relationship with him. Um, it was he was a toxical.
That sounds very toxic. Like, how can you live your life without ever taking ownership for your mistakes or ever owning what you did or had what your part was? Like, maybe the other person did something wrong, but you have to own your part of what you did wrong in the situation too. And if you're never a person that like, you know what, you're right, my bad, I shouldn't have done that. Like, you did this to me, but I shouldn't have reacted that way or something like
Hmm.
that. Like, that's so toxic. Like, I couldn't live like that, and I could definitely not be in a relationship with somebody like that.
For sure.
I can't believe you dated somebody like that. That's
Oddly
insane.
enough, Taurus and Capricorn are a very good match.
Really? All right.
Hmm.
All right. So the next one up, if you're a Gemini, shout out to all my Geminis. I'm gonna give you some love. I'm gonna give you some love, Geminis. They actually say Geminis and Aquarius are a good match. So I haven't actually dated a Gemini yet, but they say we're good matches with Aquarius. Your toxic trait, Geminis, and I can see this, is twisting the truth. You guys twist the truth and whatever makes it work for you. So communication is almost too easy to use for evil for you guys. So
Mhm.
you know the twins are so talented at seeing both sides of an issue. They can convincingly spin the truth to serve their appetite for chaos and drama. Basically, they are a solo game of telephone with a bonus, the power to justify their lies to themselves.
They believe their own lies. They
Ooh.
believe their own lies. Like they literally will tell lies, or they will completely negate things that have happened, if that makes sense. Like that never I
Man.
never said that. That never happened. I would never do that. And you're looking at it like, is this motherfucker psycho?
No.
Yep.
Dang. That is
I'm a
crazy.
Gemini rising, by the way.
Are you really? Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm,
but
I'm
I'm
a
a great communicator.
okay. Okay. What makes you a great communicator?
Um, so you know how a lot of people, especially like in a relationship, they're very much so like, I'm mad, but I'm not gonna tell you why I'm mad. No, I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad because if I tell you and you don't fix it or at least attempt to, I'm leaving.
I'm not going to tell you why I'm mad at the moment. I'm going
I
to
know,
calm down,
Aquarius.
collect my thoughts, and then come to you with a like settled mind. Like, because sometimes I realize that I can overreact, or I not overreact, but like I take things like the worst. Like you could probably do this, and I'm like, you did this, and like, so my mind goes crazy. So I'm like, I need to calm my mind first and be more like logical before I approach you, and then I'll be like, okay, this is why I'm mad. But yeah,
An
that's
evolved Gemini is a communicator because they're able to see
both sides.
situations from all sides, not just
Yeah,
both sides,
all
every
sides.
single side. Yes.
And yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I think okay, so I need an evolved Gemini, not a toxic Gemini where
Mm-hmm.
you're twisting the lies and all that stuff. Don't come for me
Yes,
on that.
girl.
I need an
Mm-hmm.
evolved Gemini
Mm-hmm.
to come for me. All right, y'all. The
Mm-hmm.
next one we have is Cancer. Okay, I know we've known some Cancers, Nick. What do you think their toxic trait is?
Oh, they're manipulative.
Yeah.
The toxic ones. They're like, but I thought you said you love me. If you love me, you would do this, this, and that. You know? And if you get caught doing something, oh, you will
Right.
they're gonna use that and use it to their advantage for the rest of your relationship.
So
Okay.
cancers are highly emotionally intelligent, right? So they're
Yes.
very in tune with their emotions. And I do like that about cancers. That they're very like transparent with their emotions. Like if they're happy, they're gonna share their happiness with you. When they're sad, you're gonna feel their sadness. And like so they're very intelligent with their emotions, but so when that's paired with malicious intentions, you get weaponized love, and that's
Mm-hmm.
hella toxic, you guys. Oh my goodness. Because they know exactly what makes you tick. They'll hold it hostage to get the care and attention they need to feel secure.
Mm-hmm.
The bad news is they never do. Damn.
No. And I'm a Cancer moon.
Damn. Nick.
Cancers are very intuitive, especially a Cancer moon. So it's good and it's bad. They're very emotional. They're very not to mention the moon is it's home in Cancer. So
I feel
they
it.
are very affected by the moon. So if you got yourself a Cancer and there's a full moon, just throw chocolates at them or something.
Throw chocolates at them.
Their favorite snack, you know?
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know. Food is my love language, y'all. So I don't know.
Is it really?
Whatever the I girl,
What is your love language? I would
my
say
love language.
it's acts of
Like,
service, maybe, and or what's your second one? I would say uh
um,
quality time. Am I close?
Quality time, probably, yeah. Probably quality time, acts of service. Because like I could be annoyed with my husband and he comes back with a box of brownies from the grocery store and I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Like I
okay.
love, and it could be the dumbest things and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, but I love when people know me. Like when you know me and know my likes and dislikes, that means a lot more to me than like thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like that it means like you know me, you pay attention to me. Like
Yeah,
that means a lot to me. And that's more my Cancer talking
for sure. For
because
sure.
it means a lot. What's yours?
Honestly, I think mine is I'm Aquarius all across, except for one, and I forgot what the last one is, to be honest. But I'm
You
like
forgot your
Aquarius.
rising?
Yeah, my rising's Aquarius, my moon's Aquarius, and then I forgot what the last one is that I don't know remember what it
Your
was.
son's Aquarius.
Yes, my son. So I saw it. Okay, I went through Snapchat, y'all, and Snapchat tells you what your rising
Yeah,
or your sun, your moon, and your rising. So
yeah.
I remember when I did it, I was like Aquarius, 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 and then I only had one different, but I can't remember what it was, to be honest.
Maybe it was your Venus. My Venus is Aquarius. So I'm a very like free love.
I mean, if you know me, I'm kind of like that. I'm very like, do whatever makes you happy. Like, I really don't
Yes.
judge people. I really don't. Like, I'm just like, I'll ask you a bunch of questions. Like, if I ever met this girl with a sex doll, I would definitely be asking her a lot of questions. Like, well, what was your thinking? Like, what made you go with the sex doll first? Like, did you have any other options first? Or like, I'm gonna ask them tons of questions. But I also heard that they have the OnlyFans, so they could have gotten it for the OnlyFans too. You know, that's a kink.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. For
And so
sure.
I've never had sex with a sex doll, so I wouldn't know, you know, the pleasures out of it. So
Well, bless your heart.
right, and I'm not saying like I'm looking for it. I'm
No
just saying
shame.
like
I'm not shaming y'all.
no,
We're
no,
not
no, no.
shaming.
I'm just saying like I can't say like what. Maybe it's like the best sex in the world. I don't know, but I won't know because I'm just like it doesn't catch my attention, right? So like for people
Doesn't tickle your pickle. We got
right. Or even when it came
it.
to food, right? I don't know how adventurous you are with trying new foods, right? Well, I have, you know, shout out to my business partner, Keith. He sticks to what he knows. Like, I try to introduce him to new foods like octopus, right? You know, the seafood, the cocktails from the seafood spot. I'm like, oh, I love it here. You know, it has this, it has octopus. And he's like, octopus? You eat octopus? I'm like, yeah, it's so good. Like, but I only eat it like this. And so I was like, you should try it. He's like, no, never, never. I mean, so he's never gonna try octopus ever in his life.
What's
Have
his
you ever had
sign?
octopus? He is November 22nd. What is that?
Oh, he's a Scorpio. No? Yeah, Scorpio.
No, isn't that a Sagittarius?
Oh, yeah.
Scorpio's
No,
the end of
the
October, no?
23rd. No, Scorpio because my
November.
daughter's the 19th. I believe the 23rd is when it switches over to a Sagittarius.
Oh, okay. So he's a Scorpio then. But yeah, he says he will never try octopus. He won't try the tacos de lengua, which I tell him like it's such a tender meat. He's like, Jackie, you want me to taste something that can taste me back? Like I'm not tasting. I was like, oh my god.
They can taste me back.
For those of you that don't know, tacos de lengua are
Take me out, Keith. Take me out. I cannot. That one got me right there.
tongue tacos, pretty much cow tongue. It's what it is. So yeah, I don't know. I don't eat it often. You guys don't come for me. Don't judge me. It's just a craving I get every now and then. And when I do have it, I only get it from one spot, and it's from Theo's Tacos over there in Lenox. So shout out to Theo's Tacos. All right, next up, you guys. We have Leos. All right, Leos, you guys, your toxic trait is your narcissism. Yes, you probably thought this trait was about you. Leo, the radical self-love that characterizes a healthy Leo can turn into an eternal thirst for attention that can never be quenched. Their best quest for affirmation, except to be mowed over by negs and put downs. For them, happiness is a zero. So yeah, your narcissism. What do you think, Nick?
So, like I said, fire signs, guys. Okay. So Aries is the president of the Me Club. Leo is the face of the Me Club. He's the spokesperson. All eyes constantly. If you're married to a Leo, God, my dad's a Leo, by the way.
Really?
God bless you. Yes, my dad's a Leo, and I swear to you, he's probably listening too, because he often listens. He's like, I heard your friend on the radio.
Hey, shout out to your
But
dad.
he will call and be like, "How are you feeling today?" And like, I might be having like a down day, whatever. And then he'll be like, "Yeah, tell me about it," and then go right into how he's feeling and what's going on with him. I'm like, if you call just to talk about yourself, that's fine, but don't try to play me with asking me about myself first.
Right.
Very Leo tendencies. They can't help it. Like his birthday is August 5th. The whole month we celebrate, y'all. The whole month.
Okay, so I am the only other Leo I can think of at the moment is my goddaughter, and she doesn't give me that vibe. She's very like loving and motherly, and like she does things for everybody. But I'm trying to think, like, she doesn't give me that
But you
vibe.
also have to remember, male and female of each sign is completely different. You know what I mean? Like, usually the males tend to be on the awful side. I want to be very honest with you guys. It's just because they give into those like toxic traits so easily, because it's self-gratification a lot of the time.
Okay, so I will say it also says they command like power, almost like commanding tension and shining a powerful light. So she does. She's also very like, I don't want to say the word bossy, right? She's also very like, she knows what she wants. She's outspoken for sure. But here it says that undue drama, right? So Leo is also ruled by the sun, and again, it shines a powerful light on causes and conditions close to their hearts. They can make for incredible advocates, which she does, or insufferable grandstanders. Okay, so an example that they give here is Demi Lovato, who has been courageously candid about their mental health journey, but also waged social media war against frozen yogurt shop. So I don't know but yeah. So okay, I see.
Self-gratification. Like,
I
think of Leo as like a peacock. They love to like strut their feathers out. You know what I mean? They love to be the center of attention.
No, I can see that. All right, the next one we have, you guys, are Virgos. I'm gonna go for all of the signs going forward because everybody should get it. Virgos, your toxic trait is death by 1,000 nitpicks. The perfectionist of a Virgo is rooted in their deeply capable analytic minds. They can see what's wrong with anything, and when it turns toxic, that results in relentless negativity. They can bury the most secure of egos, and because of their trademark wit and facility with language, they know how to really twist the knife. I do have some Virgos in my life, and I could see this nitpick one. Yeah, I think that would be their toxic trait, like nitpicking at little things.
They can cut you with their words. They will hurt you.
Yes,
and it will hurt your feelings. You'll be like, "Oh,
like did you say that to me?"
Yeah, my middle daughter's a Virgo.
Really?
And, oh my god, y'all.
Okay, the next one we have, because we're running only on time, but shout out to the Virgos. That is your toxic trait. All right, the next one we got is Libras. Libra, your toxic trait is pitting other people against each other. So being ruled by Venus, Libras don't like to get their hands dirty. They much prefer to outsource their aggression, and rather than confront issues and disagreements directly, they'd rather manipulate conflict between their friends instead. Bonus, keeping their closest fractured secures their position at the top of the pack. Ooh, how do we feel about this, Nick?
They're pot stirrers. They stir the pot. They love it. It's like they do little things here and there, and then they sit back and just eat popcorn and watch the show.
And just watch what happen. Okay.
Yep, like, oh goddamn.
Oh, shame on you, Libras, doing that whole divide and conquer shit. All right, the next one we got is Scorpio. Scorpios, your toxic trait are trust issues. Yes, the ever present contradiction at the heart of Scorpio is that they demand total trust without easily setting theirs. It's fine for them to read your emails, dig for evidence that you're lying to them, and find convert ways to test your loyalty, but assuming anything less than the best intentions from them. What
They're
are you
the FBI of the Zodiac, honestly.
really Scorpios?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They will find, don't try to lie to a Scorpio because they will sit there and be like, lying asshole, and go through all your shit. They will break into your phone. They will find out the password. They will find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way for a
Where there's a
Scorpio for
will,
sure.
there's a way. All
Mhm.
right. Yeesh. Scorpios and their trust issues. Sagittarius, you're up. Sagittarius, your toxic trait is one-upmanship. Yes, a bad Sagittarius will constantly compete with their friends. Going to grad school, oh, they got into a better program, but thought better of going because it's all a racket anyways. If you wrote a postcard, then they wrote a novel. It's all about the love of the game, which of them is about blowing themselves full of smoke. Is this, do you agree with this, Nick?
Yeah, I call them the anything you can do, I can do better sign.
Sagittarius, let people shine, okay? You don't have to have the shine all the time. Share the light, please. Share the light. It's okay. You're still amazing, but share the lights. That's all. All right, you and I are up next, Nick. First up is Capricorn.
I already know this one.
The worst of the goats will shamelessly social climb, easily discarding friendships once they've outlived their usefulness. If you call them out, they'll take no accountability and gaslight you into thinking you were never close. That's because the only thing they are truly close to is power. You're exploitative. Did I say that right? But anyways, do you agree about that for yourself?
I do, not for myself, but I can see, well, you know this about me. I cut off friendships very easily.
Yes.
I just snip.
You
I
are
don't give
similar
a fuck.
in that way.
But I do that because if it no longer serves me anymore, as in they're low vibrational, I do it for a different way, different reason. So Capricorn still kind of keep that like cutthroatness as far as like it's not so much for power, it's more so for myself. Like if we're not helping each other out and help each other grow, what the fuck are we friends for? That's what I feel like.
But it's also
but
makes it seem like you make them feel like it almost sounds like a one-sided friendship, like that you make them seem like not you genuinely, but like you personally, but the Capricorn.
Yeah.
A Capricorn makes it seem like, oh yeah, we're good friends, but then you're like, we weren't really friends. Like,
yeah,
bye,
we were associates. Yes,
we were associates.
Okay, definitely.
All right, gotta watch out for you. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm up next. Aquarius. Aquarius, our toxic trait is lack of empathy. That's right. Aquarians can be freezing cold when someone has failed to capture their intrigue. As an intellectual sign, they crave stimulation and novelty, often feeling little empathy for the people they leave behind. But hey, they're all about the future, which usually makes you history. I will definitely say that there is some truth to this. We can be really cold, but we can also be very warm. And the reason you feel our cold more is because of the like when we walk in a room or when you walk in a room, we make you like all about you. We're like, if you were to walk in, Nick, I'll be like, go Nick. Woo!
I know she's the best, guys.
So imagine me like always doing that when you walk in the room. But if you and I had a falling out, you're not going to receive that from me anymore. If anything, I'm not even going to turn that way anymore, right? Like, so that's why they say you're going to feel that freezing cold, because we can give you so much warmth, but we can easily take that away if we're no longer friends, and you're going to feel that coldness. And so they say it's lack of empathy because like, damn, were we even friends? Like, it's just more about like, kind of like what you said, like once it doesn't serve me anymore, it's like, what, then there's no need for it. Like, because I know that my energy, me personally growing, like I stopped giving it out so easily, because before I would give it away to everybody, my energy, and just like, but now it's like not everybody deserves your energy. And you
Mm-hmm.
have to protect it and you have to give boundaries. So I would agree with the whole lack of empathy for sure. All right, moving on. Next up, we have Pisces. All right, you are convert narcissism. Unlike a Leo, Pisces narcissism tends to be characterized by self-sacrifice and a martyr complex. They'll assume emotional burdens that go way beyond the call of duty, only to resent you for it later and hold it over your head. It doesn't matter if
Mm-hmm.
anyone else is going through what's fair. In their worldview, they are victim in chief. Ooh, they are
Mm-hmm. They're the mayor of victimhood, honestly. It's always like, look what I had to do. I had to do X, Y, and Z and blue,
oh
blue,
man.
blah. I know a couple of Pisces.
Oh my god. Well, that was definitely a lot. That was all of the signs. Shout out to everybody there. So let's go ahead and applause you for hanging in there and enjoying all of that and taking it as on the chin with your head held high, okay? Because me and Nick did it to ourselves too. So don't think that we're coming for anybody. We were just going down the list equally. We got some people in the comments. We have Doing Us. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Doing Us. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. What? I think this is the troll. He says I'm Black Ralpha male. Oh, he meant I don't know what the okay,
He's gonna be taking Dookie in the back. What the hell?
this is the troll, y'all. This is the troll. Well, thanks for coming on here Doing Us. We're on here every Friday at 7:30. Make sure you tune in. But yeah, shout out to all yeah. Shout out to all the signs out there, as Beyonce and Tyrese said it. But we had to go down the list and be fair to everybody. And those are your toxic traits. If you agree or disagree, let us know in the comments or call in and fight for your side. All right, we're gonna go ahead and quickly go into our next segment, which is our game time. Are y'all ready for some game? All right, because we're going with time, I'm gonna be quick. But this one is gonna be I'm gonna put you in the hot seat as far as like answering the questions. So this is about zodiac signs, as we've been talking about zodiac signs. This is which zodiac sign is likely to ... And I only have 3, and I'm gonna let you choose. So the first one, Nick, is which zodiac sign is likely to spill your secret? Now they did have a list, like about 6 of them, but I'm gonna go with the top 3. Okay, the top 3 signs to spill your secrets. Who do you think they are?
I'm gonna say Gemini,
Okay.
Libra, because they're a pot stirrer, and just based off my sister's Aquarius.
Okay. So there was 6 of them, right? And the top 3, the number 3 was Aquarius. The number 2 was Gemini, and the number 1 sign to spill your secret was Sagittarius. So you got 2 out of them.
That would make sense, actually.
The Sagittarius. So they did do the Sagittarius. That the reason that they like share it, because they're like the number 1 secret spiller, is I think that let me go down the list really quick. It says that they're warm, fun, loyal, and enthusiastic people, but despite being good friends, it's easy for them to let something personable about you slip, especially when they're talking to family. They say this is a funny sign, and then they're known for their playful nature, which can mean that they love to tell a funny story, and unfortunately your juicy secret might be a part of their next story time if you're not careful. So I think the Sagittarius like to be like the playful manner, tell jokes, and
Automatically reminds me of Jaime. Boom.
yeah. All right, another one. Become a serial killer. Which zodiac sign will most likely become a serial killer?
Gemini.
Okay, I'm only gonna do 1 for this. They do have 3, but I'm gonna say 1. The number 1 answer was a Cancer. The Cancer.
Oh, because they're so. It was so emotional. That was my second guess.
React. Yeah, exactly. Damn you, cancers. Y'all
They're
better be nice to them
reactive.
cancers. Y'all
They're
better be
very
nice.
they're reactive.
Very.
They can't help it. They can't
All right.
help it.
All right. The next one is most likely. Which zodiac sign is most likely to cheat? Which one do you think is the number one answer?
Aries.
Ooh, Aries. There, so I have three, right? The top three. The Aries is actually not on this list. From three to the most likely. So the number three was Capricorn. Number two is Gemini, and the number one zodiac sign was Libra. So
because Libra's a flirt. That's why.
Libras are
A
flirts.
flirt.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of digress with the Capricorn because they're very traditional and very loyal. So
yeah.
I don't know about that one. That's why.
Man.
Aries doesn't know how to settle down. That's why. Like if they really did their research, they would know that.
Well, there you guys have it. So y'all be careful out there. I want to
be very careful.
Thank you, Nick, for joining me. The time might cut off right now, but thank you for joining me and sharing that with us. Really quick, if you are just tuning in, this is Ladies Night Radio Show. Make sure you play back, and I'm actually gonna say a quick shout out to everybody that's just kind of checked on me, and I appreciate it. I will know my results. I also took a mammogram for those that you didn't know. I had to get a biopsy, and I got another mammogram, so I'm gonna find the results next week. I'm sure it's nothing, and I'm gonna be fine. But I really appreciate everybody just kind of like reaching out. Like I didn't think I was gonna get so many comments and messages, but thank you guys again. Nick, where can people find you and tap in with you if they want, to get more information, if they want to do a tarot card reading or anything like that?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Nick_333_ or on my actual main page. There's my business page linked to it, and it's the Third Eye Perspective. So either way, tarot reading, any type of spell work, candle work,
recipes,
cleansings, anything, honestly.
Yes.
And someone in a jar? Just kidding. I'm not, but
I love it. I definitely have to have you on here again, Nick. I had so much fun with you. Today's quote, you guys, is actually from Forbes.com. Do today's duty, fight today's temptation. Do not weaken and distract yourself by looking forward to things you cannot see and could not understand if you saw them. So shout out to that. Make sure you guys keep on doing well out there. Keep doing you, and just be selfish for yourself this weekend. Do something nice for yourself. Give yourself a bath, a massage, treat yourself to, a nice dinner, whatever it is. Do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. It's okay to be selfish every now and then. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. Please share us with your friends and your family. Do you want to give anybody a shout out before we leave, Nick?
Yourself, number one. Okay. I don't think you guys realize how awesome Jackie is. Okay.
But no, stop it.
Amazing friend and amazing host. Okay.
Oh, I love it. I don't know what the feedback is, but we're about to head out. I am your host, Mysterious Jack. This is Ladies Night Radio Show. And just remember one thing, ladies, you are enough. And I'm going to end it with some Bad Bunny. Bye, love. See you. Hey. I don't know. Can you hear the static?